You're throwing away literal gold every single day. Your food scraps? They could be fueling your garden instead of rotting in a landfill. But what if I told you that tiny, wriggling creatures hold the key to turning your trash into powerful plant food? And what if, with just a simple setup, you could reduce waste, improve soil, and grow healthier plants, all without lifting a shovel? Once your worm bin is up and running, maintenance is surprisingly low effort, kind of like owning the world's most low-maintenance pets. Moisture is crucial. You want the bedding damp, like a wrung-out sponge, not a swamp. Too much moisture leads to odors and anaerobic conditions, which is basically a stinky, wormy disaster, while too little moisture slows everything down. A little fluffing and the occasional addition of dry bedding can fix most issues. Temperature control is also important. Worms like it between 55 and 77 degrees Fahrenheit or 13 to 25 degrees Celsius. Too hot, they bake. Too cold, they freeze. So keep the bin in a shaded outdoor area, a garage, or even inside if you don't mind cohabiting with a bunch of hungry decomposers. Trust me, they won't judge you. Now let's talk about the big moment, harvesting that black gold. How long does it take? Anywhere from 2 to 6 months, depending on how many worms you have and what they're eating. You'll know it's ready when it looks dark, crumbly, and smells like rich earth. Not sure how to separate the worms from the compost? There are a couple of tricks. One method is pushing the finished compost to one side and adding fresh food to the other. The worms will naturally migrate over time. Or, if you're feeling hands-on, dump everything onto a tarp and sort the worms out yourself. Either way, what you're left with is pure garden magic. All right, now that you've got your worm castings, how do you use them? Easy. Mix them into your soil, add them to potting mix, or brew compost tea for a powerful liquid fertilizer. Unlike synthetic fertilizers, worm compost releases nutrients slowly, keeping your plants happy for the long haul. It also improves soil structure, boosts water retention, and adds beneficial microbes. Basically, it's an all-natural plant superfood. Of course, vermicomposting isn't completely foolproof. Overfeeding leads to nasty smells. Too much moisture attracts pests, worms trying to escape. That's their way of saying, hey, fix our home. But these problems are easy to solve. Cut back on food, add more dry bedding, and keep the conditions balanced. Once you get the hang of it, worm composting is an effortless, continuous cycle of turning food waste into fertilizer. So why go for vermicomposting over traditional composting? Well, traditional composting relies on heat and microbial activity to break things down, while vermicomposting works through digestion, no heat required. That means you can compost year-round, indoors or out, and in way less space. Plus, worm castings are more nutrient-dense than regular compost, making them an even better soil booster. If you're already into composting, think of vermicomposting as a supercharged, space-efficient upgrade. At the end of the day, vermicomposting is one of the easiest, most rewarding ways to reduce waste and improve your garden. It's low maintenance, environmentally friendly, and gives your plants the best possible nutrition straight from nature's own recycling system. Whether you're a backyard gardener, a houseplant lover, or someone just trying to be a little greener, worm composting is an absolute game changer. Once you start, you'll wonder why you ever let food scraps go to waste. I'll leave you to discuss in the comments. What's your weirdest food scrap that you've fed to worms? If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to support the channel. Take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, and I'll catch you soon in another video.